Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. So we've emptied out all the belts, so now all of the production lines are going to be running. These are all running as well, so we're suddenly using up a whole load of materials throughout the entire base that we haven't been using for quite some time. And we're gonna be draining those materials for a little bit, just until we have fully satisfied all of the requests and filled these chests up with their 2,000 of everything. Once that's done, then things will settle back down again, which will be absolutely fine. But there is all of the materials on their way up. Right there, we've got cargo racing its way back up through. It's gonna be a minute or two before it gets here. And then we've also got all of the charging stations that are currently occupied with robots for the bricks and stuff. So, yeah, we'll leave that and we can ignore it now. We don't need to concern ourselves with it in the slightest. What I do want to do is try and get rid of a few of these bits and pieces that I'm carting around. They are starting to get a little bit cumbersome and getting in our way. So, I want to resistors, coal, and a few bits like that. Probably want to get rid of some of these pipes, although I'm about to go and do some more stuff with pipes, so that's not a major problem for me. Let me just come down here, and resistors right in here. Let me get rid of part of that stack, at least. And then I have got a little bit too much tin that I'm running around with. Have I got... Where is the nearest use of tin? Is there... There's tin... There's no tinned plates here. Well, there's tinned wire over here. Ah, there we go. Right. Tin. Right. Put that in there. And I got rid of a little bit of the tin. I don't want to get rid of all of it. Just some. And then these bits of coal and crushed coal, I can go and get rid of those right now. That's what I'm about to start doing now. So we've got the fuel now. We've got that in place, and that's kind of lined up. And I've just been allowing things to catch up and build over there. So I'm hoping the construction robots will have now brought down everything. Oh, I'm down over here. And yes, they have. They have gone and they have built everything in here. So this is the second thing that we've got. We've got the naphtha one, and we've got the fuel oil one in there. And then if we go up here and we have a look there, I'm about 25% on the naphtha, and we're about 12.5% on fuel oil, and even less than that on the base mineral oil. So we've got plenty. Still wondering about... I'm going to do it. I'm going to go and put valves up on here so that we only use this when it goes beyond 80% capacity. That's got I think that's quite an important thing to have. So if we set that going now, we want barreling of fluid control, and I want overflow valves. These are the 80% overflow valves. 1 and 2 right there. I don't know what I can go and use the final one for. If I look in here, this one, we have 3 products that we make from the oil, don't we? We've got fuel oil, which we can turn into fuel blocks and burn them up. So we can take the excess and we can do it with that, or we can turn it into liquid fuel and we can turn that into, you know, just stuff for burning. Same with naphtha, we can use up the excess. Base mineral oil is a little bit more of a problem. I've got 6 uses for this. I can make lubricant, and we do use a fair bit of lubricant, but there's not lots. I make coolant. At the moment, I don't know any processes to use that up. And synthesis gas. So what do I do? Let's have a look. Synthesis... I know there's something that I was using that you want synthesis gas for. It's quite like a big thing. Methane, ethane, and butane. Which is, I think, one of the... You use those 3 for plastics and stuff. Again, with that, and you mix it with natural gas liquids. We can... Ah... Right, we get carbon monoxide. We mix it with synthesis gas and a red metal catalyst. That's an easy thing to make. And we make naphtha. So essentially, what we're doing is, if we go back into here a second and we whiz down here, base mineral oil usage, we turn mineral oil into synthesis gas, and then we can turn it into naphtha, and we can turn it into fuel. I don't have those processes all unlocked yet, so we kind of want to... No, I don't want to craft the stuff. Usage. Oil steam cracking level 2, in order to get this one to go into the synthesis gas. And then I've got the naphtha one right there, craft. No, synthesis gas there, synthesis gas processing. Gas processing right there. That is one of the things that I want, and we can also turn that into solid fuels as well. Oh, wow. That is a long way down the list. Right, well, it would appear that the mineral oil is potentially the bottleneck on it. I've either got to burn the stuff off, or I've got to save up more of it in order to unlock blue science all the way down here to this one, to synthesis gas processing, which is not an easy one to go and get. That's a long way down the list. It might be a little bit before we get that one. I won't worry about it at the moment. It is something that we will eventually want to do something with. It would be a nice one to go and do something with, but we're not going to concern ourselves with it just yet. So what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to go in here, and we're going to... Where is my... There we go. Overflow valve. Pop an overflow valve onto there, and I will pop an overflow valve onto there. So these are plus 80%. When I reach 80%... that will then allow the naphtha and the fuel oil to flow through and go and do other amazing and wonderful things. And in the meantime, I get 20 mineral oil, 30 fuel oil, and 50 naphtha for every 100 crude oil that we process. And I'm kind of wondering if I should double this up. Just extend it out and double it up. Be fairly simple to go and do. I'd have to double this one up in order to be able to do that. I've got crude oil sitting down over here. I've got 136,000 of that. So what are we doing in here? So this recipe right here, multi-phase crude oil, it's 2 seconds crafting time on each of them. And then I go to this one over here. And this one is base mineral oil 6 second crafting time. Be why it's taking so long to come in. Yeah, 2 seconds. And that goes into those 3 products. It's 70 crude oil. So it's not 3 times. 70, so I get 210. And then this one here then takes about... What are we? About 12 seconds to process that. Three runs of this in 6 seconds. It then takes 12 seconds to process it in there. And I still have excess. So I could double that one up without any problems whatsoever. Double it up, and I would still have more crude oil coming in and building up than I have anything else in here, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Now, I was moving some of this stuff around down here in a weird and wonderful thing just because I can and I wanted to. That was... I was trying to move... I was going to move the raw gas. The acid gas as well. I was going to do something with that. We've got lots of that. We've got lots of that. We've got no gas condensates in here. I've gone and moved all of them over to there. That's everything. I can't move. I don't think I can move any more of them. Same with this one. I don't think I can move any more of those either. Right. Yeah, let's have a little play around with this a second. We'll just finish doing what we were going to do over here. So we've got natural gas liquids. I'm going to have to lift these tanks up. It's not going to allow me to just leave them as empty tanks. It doesn't class them as empty tanks. I've actually got to remove them and put them back down again so that they can then become empty tanks. So I will do that first. We will lift those out. I don't remember exactly why I wanted to do this. I wanted those over there, and that can then be removed like that. Okay, that bit's out of the way. I've then got, coming down from the top, sulfuric waste water and raw gas coming down here. So there's the raw gas. I wanted to put raw gas right here, and then that can go in and be processed. And then I've got the natural gas liquids will go from there, and they go into these tanks over here. And then I've got the acid gas. I wanted them to come over here as well. But why did I want the natural gas right there? No. I think I wanted that one in here. Those there I wanted in here. Now that I've gone and cleared this lot out of the way. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Alright, remove those and lift these out of the way. Like that. I'm not going to get any more of these gas condensates until I get more natural gas. So I don't need to worry about the gas condensates. They're, at the moment, an obsolete item that I don't need to be concerned about. So I think that's what I was going to do. I was going to put the raw gas that's coming over, and that was going to go in here. So that one there with the gas condensates, I will just move that over. I've got nowhere for excess gas condensates to go right now. I've got some in these tanks over here, and then that's going to be it. Acid gas, we are processing. This in here, this is full. I've got natural gas liquids. They can't go any further. They kind of need to be processed, which means that we've also got natural gas liquids have backed up on this one, and can go no further on there either. They will have locked it all up. That's raw gas coming out there. Ah, the raw gas is still coming in this way, that's why. So what was I going to do? Oh, acid gas is going there. Raw gas is going to go here, isn't it? And then it's available to go up there to be processed. Yes, that's what I was going to do. I am absolutely certain that that is what I was going to do. This lot I was moving just because the tanks are in slightly the wrong position. And, yeah, so what I want to do is a gap of 1. And then move it over a bit. So that one goes there. There and there. And that is in the right spot. So that's fine. So then you go in here like this. And we drop you in there. Right. You're finished doing up there. Cabling components. And then on into orange electronics. Well, I guess we could go and do that. Except that there were some other slightly lower level things that I wanted to pick up as well. Before I sort of went quite that far. Artillery. Let's go and search for the artillery again. Artillery, like that. Artillery. Right. And go back up here. Yeah, it was... So I had the lubricant one there, and I got resins over here, and we got ore processing, cooling solutions, and then automobiles. Let's go with cooling solutions. Mainly because that's the one that's got the coolant in it. And I still don't know what to do with coolant. I don't know what that's all about. And if we have a look in here, see, I've got 61. There's 214 being delivered. But I've still got 61 in here. And I've now got 6 labs that are processing in here. Which means that it's going to be considerably faster than the 2 labs that we had working on this previously. So we've made a huge leap forward in what we're doing on there. Now, this, I want this to be going into these tanks. So I'm going to get rid of this pipe here and that pipe there. Just for a minute. Although I've got that one going up there, and I want this to be that one. So I want to then move you Right. To get rid of that one. And then I will put a pipe on there. A pipe on there. I should have a pump here somewhere. I have to build a new pump because it gets split apart when we put it in. So we drop that one in there like that. And we turn that one on. Right. So then all of the raw gas right here. That's now going to go down into there. So then this bit of raw gas that would be in here in these pipes, we don't want that in there anymore. That is going to go back this way and join into there, except that it can't. That's on slightly the wrong place. So what I'm going to have to do for that one is I'm going to go here like this. And I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to go there and I'm going to go there. And I'm going to put those in, and then I've got the gas flowing into this tank over here as well, and then those three are emptying out. That one can be removed, and then this bit here will be taken out and removed as well. So then I'm going to want this raw gas from over this side to come over and join into the pipe in here. And the way I'm going to do that is it's going to come up to this point. We'll do the bronze undergrounds. It's going to go back there like there. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to lift that one out. You're going to go to there, and that pipe is going to come out, and then we're going to do this. So they will go into there, and that's now pushing it in. So I've got raw gas. I need to actually have the natural gas liquids coming out the other way. I've still got to sort of process that one, and you're going to go in here, and then I'm going to have one pipe under there and one pipe into there. So that is now able to flow through, which means that the stop up here has now stopped, and that one's able to produce again. That one doesn't have flames coming off of it. That just keeps going. Yeah, right. So that was producing, and then I've got these in here. They're pumping through quite quickly, actually, and emptying out, which is a really good thing. So now I've got the acid gas over here, and I want a block of acid gas in here. And then I've got the petrochem gas tanks over here with natural gas liquids, and I want to be able to get those in here as well. So, I mean, this lot here, I moved these because those tanks were in the wrong position. That's why I was doing that, because those tanks were in the wrong place. There was no other reason. I think, well, I don't think there was. I think those were just slightly in the wrong place. So I could now put all of the natural gas liquids back. Or I could put the acid gas in here and the natural gas liquids can scoot across over into that one. Does it really matter which way round we go? I can't go underneath with these. I'm one pipe short, so that's got to travel along the front. But I can do that. I can bring that one along the front like that, and you can go to there, and then you can do that. And you're going to go into the middle one right there, and I'm going to pop that in there like that. And then I'm going to go here. She's going to remove that. You're going to go there like that. Ooh. No, we don't want to do that at all. Right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do that. There, like that. And then you're going to go up there. I'm going to put a pipe onto there. And then I'm going to put a pipe out on that corner, like that. And we're going to go... We'll use a bit of copper pipe for this one. You here and here and here like that. So there is natural gas liquids running around underneath and going nowhere near that and nowhere near this bit either, which is good. I can remove the two pipes from there and that will stay good as well. And then what I can do is I can put an underground pipe to that one. And then I can put two pipes in there. And now I've got the acid gas going off into that side. So it's already coming back out of here a little bit. And it's about to come back out of there a little bit more. I'm going to put that one up like that. I'm going to build another pump in there. And that pump is going to go here. And then we're going to pop that one in. And we're going to put down a little bit of power like that. And that's going to start moving the acid gas out of these two. It's going to force it along these pipes over here. And it's going to start filling up these 9 tanks in here with all of the acid gas. I've got the raw gas in there. Sulfuric wastewater in here. That's coming in through. So the sulfuric wastewater comes out of this process down here. Comes up, backs up across there, and stores in here. We've got an excess pipe on there. I'll change that pipe in a minute. I'll move it back over so that the gas condensates from this will go back through, so that I've got it connected, ready for quite a bit later on when we're able to come down here and hook back into some natural gas. That we won't be using gas condensates until we get hold of that. So it's quite a way in the future. We don't need to really worry about it. But actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's just unhook that right now, and then I haven't actually got anything hooked into them. They can just sit by themselves. That's just a storage zone over there that we don't need to get worried up about. And then I got a little bit of raw gas in here that is being processed up in through this one now that I've got the gas condensates being moved out. The gas liquids. They're moved out of the way. And the acid gas as well. Right, this is looking good, which means that I could actually ditch this completely. I could strip this one all apart now. Sulfuric waste water. That's going up there and back through this way and joining back in. No, I won't. I won't strip that out yet. We'll leave that where it is and we won't worry about it. I'm gonna, so we've got a couple of things that we need to look at. We've got fuel that we need to deal with up here. Well, not up here. We got coal up here that we will be able to, we can use at the moment. We've got 29 million coal in there, which is not a huge amount. It's enough to keep us going. We've got 5.3 there. And we've got another 160 million up over there, so we're not going to run out anytime soon. And we're then going to want, we're slowly upgrading, we're slowly putting down this build up through here. We've got some things that have already been built. There's a few, there's a pole in there. Are you going to this one? Where are you heading? Oh, you're going up there. Oh, actually, that's going to come down and that's going to power that one on. Just going to give it a charge point right there. If he's going to use that charge point, or if he's going to go off to another one. It's going off down to here, I think. No, he's not even doing that. But anyway, they are slowly working their way up through here, and because they are expanding all of these, they are slowly just working into that lot as well. We can ignore them for the most part, but we've got all of that coal coming down. It'd be nice if we could turn that coal into more efficient forms of fuel, which we can then go and use in our power stations down here. Now, at the moment, we're pretty much at maximum capacity on what we can do with belts and coal and running on this. So we want to be able to improve on that situation quite substantially. Now, I can't do a lot of improvement with this because I've only got what's in the pipes right now. And then we got to wait for the naphtha to reach 80% before we can go any higher. I would like to double that up so that I've got an awful lot more oil coming through. And I think that that's going to be our next port of call. We're going to go and do that. So I'm going to actually go from here. We're going to go into the map. And we're going to go up here like this. And then I'm going to copy, because like this in here, I know I've got those three going up that way. And they will try and do that as well, which is inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. If I take... Cancel that a minute. If I go here. Out by 1. No, that's still not out far enough. Nope. And come down to the belt. There, that's what we want. We'll go like that. And I'll bring that one out to there. So I'll copy that, and then I can bring that one over here. And pipe. Yeah, I've got a pipe in the ground over there that's in the way. So I will then shift-click and dump that down there. Now, I've got to get over here fast because those are being put in the wrong place. There are pipes there that are going into the wrong place. And if we don't get there fast, we're going to have... Actually, I don't think they can even put them down. Although I've requested they get put down, the crude oil is going to get mixed. And it's going to get mixed wrong in here. So what we... No, it won't. There won't be any mistake on that at all, because that pipe will just go up into there, and it's crude oil that comes in on this side. So there's no actual error can be made on that bit right there. I don't want that one or that one to go in there, and what I do want to do, though, is I want to put copper pipe to ground there and there. I want to put one over there and join into that one, and I want to put one there and I want to join into that one, so then they connect up. We've got the connections down this side are absolutely fine. I want to cancel that connection right there. I want to put a brick down in there. I'll do that myself. Let's bring that down a little bit smaller, shall we? There we go. Right, we'll put down a couple of bricks in there, so not cancelling that. This side is absolutely fine. I've got no excess pipes coming off of that. This is joining in perfectly on here now. I've got no excess pipes there, and I've got nothing in the middle, because those all come out off of that end in a neat and tidy line. Right, so that bit there is fine. So all I actually need to do is do one underground belt there that goes above ground over to there, and cancel that belt there. That's it. That's the only changes I need to make. And then I need to make 5 of these refineries. 5 oil refineries that I have to make because I don't have them being made elsewhere. So I can build those and I can put them down, and then that is going to increase by a factor of 2 the number of, or the amount of oil and naphtha and so on that is being produced, which is absolutely wonderful. That's what we want. So I can dump those down. It'll take a little minute or two for them to actually build up to that, because I've got to wait for the robots to bring all the correct materials over and put them down. But I am making all of those materials, so it's literally just a question of waiting for them to turn up with it. And then I've got the residuals that will be coming over here and filling this up. So we've got 9,000 have gone into one of them at the moment. So there's going to be a lot more of them that we're going to want. Those residuals. Let me put these in here like this. They've got all the correct recipes on. Right. I can walk away from that now. I don't need to worry about it at all. So we're going to head south now. And, right, well, at the moment I've got the... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.